So here we are. Session 2 is upon us. England 98 for 2. They were 5 for 2 at the first couple of overs. Stark blitzing Duckett and Pope in quick succession. Crawley leads the fight back for England 61 and Root 32. We've got another 2-hour session ahead of us. This game is finally poised at the minute. You would say probably advantage England, but a lot of cricket to still be played. And them Aussies, they just don't go away. So looking forward to this one. Hey, Brett, how you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. Hey, Atush, how are you, mate? I hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you. Cheers, brother. Probably get decent odds, Josh. I mean, he's a diamond, isn't he? He's a diamond. Hard player to play against. Phenomenal little player. Stark, obviously. I used to play back in UK, yeah. Didn't mind a bit of cricket, mate. Used to bowl spin, actually, wrist spin. And bat about 6-7. England about to come out. Six overs short in that first session of the allotted time. 6-7, 6-7. Hey, I didn't realise I did it as well. Don't even know where that's come from. Feel like that just came out of nowhere, that meme. Australia just having a bit of a team talk before they come out. A lot of work to do for the Aussies. The Poms will be very happy, though, with the start. Ah, Lamella. Atush, that's why you're here, mate. Keeping this old guy up to date. So Crawley on strike. I hope he is, mate. He looked a bit nervy at the start. Looks a bit more settled towards the end of the session. As you know, though, when the new session starts, that's usually the big test, isn't it? Crawley looks set for a ton. That shot by Pope is just a thing of fucking nightmares, isn't it? Hey, I'll rate that from you, Atush. So Root will face the first ball. Doggett will bowl the over. Doggett 0 for 13 off his 4. Bit of a licorice all sorts from Doggett in the first session. Sometimes good, sometimes maybe shit. Got to get Root playing on the front foot, the Aussies. Crips of cricket. Carries a shit side. I mean, Root, maybe. Root for a large part of his career. If you take out Sandpaper, Smudge, like the stalwart, but Australia are too good to be compared to Cowan. How many overs do you think it takes to reset? I reckon you need a 5. But then again, I bat at 6, mate. So, don't take my word for it. Nice little swat there away, down to leg. And just the single. England go to 99, Root to 33. I think it depends, though. Wouldn't you say widescreen? Like, I'd imagine some, just some are just like Like your Pontins of this world just could turn it on. Oh, I don't mind that call by you, widescreen. Pakistan would probably be a good Carlton, wouldn't they? I'd say the oh, I'll tell you what, Crawley plays it on. It doesn't hit the stumps. There's a wild swash. I'd say it's 50-50. I'd say you could argue England won that session. In the paint prep. After the start, you'd say England won that first session, but I mean, a couple of quick wickets here and the game's on its head. As it gets darker, it becomes more poignant. So England really want to get to like 250 minimum in this session. Good leave. Pakistan would be a good Carlton comparison, that widescreen, wouldn't they? Like a team that was very strong in the 90s, fallen on a bit hard times of late. Sweats on anything outside off. Ain't that the fucking truth? He really likes that little swat off his legs, doesn't he? And there's 4 runs, and that brings England's 100 up. 65 to Crawley. Very good recovery, this. Surprised they didn't give Start the first crack. You would have England have really well. They always do struggle against Start, but good leave. Really, Langy, interesting. I didn't know that. I would have thought Magpie you'd play him if he was fit, wouldn't you? Like, that would be my vibe on it. I'd want him playing, but I mean, I'll take it. I mean, look, your team's only going to get better, so England have to win this. Doggett, last ball of his over, and that is a nice shot, goes straight through cover. And he's 4 runs, and Crawley is seeing it like a beach ball at the minute. That's 69. And that is over. Hey, Teresa, how you doing? Been a captivating first session, I would say. Had a bit for everyone. Hey, Macca, how are you? Well, England have played the ball along the deck, Teresa, so that's nice. A few leaves as well, a few cricket shots in there. Nessa, he comes on. Root to face. Tough day. I mean, as you know, though, Macca, it's that evening session, and it will separate the men from the boys. But Crawley looks really settled. If Root can find that settle, I'll feel a little bit confident. Why do I keep adding 6 for 4? Pom, you're better than this. No run. I like Nessa. I mean, like, I can't like him too much, though, when you're playing my boys, but great number from Crawley. We don't really have any 69 cricket starts, do we? We always have a cricket football one. Hey, Teresa. Hope he goes well for your sake. And that's just danced down to deep fine leg, fielded by Doggett. Brings Crawley on, who desperately needs this ton. Hey, Magpie, I'll take it though, mate. I'll take it. A team as good as Australia, Lucinda, only need a session. And as an England man, I know that we love an implosion. And that is a nice shot. Finds his way through mid-on. And no long on. So that's 4 runs. And Crawley, at the minute, looking in very good shape. Yeah, it's crazy. We said it at the start of the show. Zach Crawley is 0 or 100. Reminds me a lot of Graham Hick. I'd say he's a higher ceiling than Graham Hick, but Graham Hick was a lot like that for England. Would either get in or just play something inconsequential. Almost the same shot. He's going to chase mid-on's arm and he gets it. And that's just a single. England go up to 113 for 2. And Root is on strike. It's crazy macro, isn't it, cricket? Because you'd say Root and Crawley being desperately out of form. And it's crazy you wouldn't have backed them to be the ones that bail it. I agree with you, Macca. I mean, Magpie, the English batsman, getting them on the front foot, getting them to drive, is the cheat code. Hey, Josh, I was surprised when I saw him out of the team. I wasn't upset, but I was surprised. Last ball of over 25 here. And a nice little punch. Finds mid-off, and that is over. England 113 with 2 losses. Crawley on 74 and Root on 34. Hey, Sonia, how you doing? Much love, my love. I hope you enjoy that. Have a great time. Yeah, it's weird, Teresa and Josh. I agree. I thought he'd be playing for certs. Because it also just like, I also find, you know, because Nathan goes through his overs quickly as well. That's a nightmare for rhythm. Doggett continues. And that is in the hole that Zach Crawley likes. He'll only take the single, though. England go up to 114. Him on 75. Spawn Petra, lots can happen. What's Doggett's backstory then? Like, he just seems to, for an English cricket fan, he seems to have come from nowhere. And Root just dangles that to fine, deep, fine leg. Hey, Teva, how are you? And grabs the single. And he moves up to 35. Crawley seeing it like a beach ball at the minute, though. We love a little bit of Nathan. Your ability to create spinners is like needs to be talked about a little bit more. I always like the way that Australia treats spinners as well. You know, like as an attacking option, not like just a hold the end up type guy. That's swatted between cover and mid up and backward point, and just a run scored. England ticking along nicely. Magpie, what's the story of Dogger? Like, where did he come from? How did he get into that system? Is he prolific in Shield cricket? I don't watch enough Shield cricket, to be honest. I still watch the live streams of Yorkshire late at night. Dogger runs in. Root surveys the field. Oh, he edges it, comes off his gloves, and it's gone down to deep fine leg for 4. England getting a bit of the rub of the green here. Carey had a good jump at it. Just couldn't quite get there. He doesn't look 100% confident, does he, Macca? It's like it feels like when your little brother's into bat, and he could go either way. And picks out. Root always looks temperamental, and like the Gabba, like we say, like he plays that traditional high elbow, doesn't he? It's just begging for edges. The hexagon, all edge. I love Smudge's just in life reactions. He just makes me happy. Mate, I don't disagree with your similarities. 120 for 2. 121 for 2. Root goes to 40. Crawley on 76. England got themselves out of an absolute stinker of a hole. Tell you what, it was great effort from him, wasn't it? I do like this, like, it looks like a ghost show. Hey, you're here now, Kate. That's the main thing. That weight transfer is pretty cool, gotta admit. Nessa continues. And just a sweet single. Picks out backward point. England go to 122. My era. Oh, no. Now worse. There is now worse than that. Now worse. And just a nice casual swap back to mid-off there. David asked me the other day, did we have school buses in your day? And I'm like, fuck, you think horse and cart? Maka, that England have been able to rotate the strike quite well, haven't they? Which has really helped. I feel like the pace of the game as well has kind of really helped. Oh, MSN Messenger, do you remember that? How good was that? I think the pace of the game as well, Maka, that's where a spinner comes in as well, just quickens it up. Like, it feels like all these overs are the same time between balls as well. So you've got into like a nice little rhythm. Nice forward defensive. Straight back to Nessa. They've put nearly 40 runs on since we've come back, which is quite impressive. Well, 25. We say quite a few. It's not really, is it? It's not really. Edged! And he's gone! And England lose a wicket. Crawley was going well, and that is disastrous for England. Crawley looked at home. And he goes back to the sheds, and that's a big wicket. Michael Nessa. Huge wicket to get. The under edge, straight back to Carey. And England now have to dust themselves off and start again. Big loss for the Poms, that. Crawley departs. A good innings. Needed more. And now it's the two Yorkshire lads, Harry Brook and Joe Root, who are going to have to do it again. You know, it's just it's such an innocuous ball as well, isn't it? Now, Harry Brook, he struggled in Aussie conditions. Any Manx in the team? So we're looking at Lancashire players. So what? No. 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 I don't think there is. Come on, Brook. Don't like the delay from this first ball. Nessa. And just dangled to deep fine leg. It would just be a single, but it gets Brook off. Off to a start. That's 28 overs. England 123 for 3. It's one of the beauties of having such a large empire, isn't it? James Corden, mate, look. A lot of things the Poms regret at times. That's one of them. Is that a fucking candle? Oh no, it's a beer. I was like, is that guy brought like a lavender scented candle to the cricket? You know. Such a good game, Petra. Here we are, Brooke. Red Dream of Bay. Goes hard from ball one. I feel like we've seen that graphic like fucking every player, haven't we? Apart from Root. Doggett continues. If it was one on one bounce, he would have been out. A lot required here from young Joe Root here. Premeditate shots. Interesting. And another dot ball. 123 for 3. Good to see you, mate. How you doing? Hey, mate, look, Sir Jeff, you can't beat it. Look, Test cricket's over 5 days. Like, the boys need to learn. You don't have to go hammer and tons. Alan not. Don't know. Good for there. Swipe down. Square leg's not going to get it. And that's 4 runs, taking Brooke to 5. I'm good, mate. How are you? Good dodge that by the umpire as well from square leg. Ooh, dug out the block hole, and Dockett tries to throw it back. Perfect start for the Aussies, though. A bit like the first session. They got the early breakthrough. Hopefully England learn their lesson, though, and they don't give them another one. Hey, it's nice, isn't it, mate? Nice and chillax, just watching it with friends. It's good. Doggett, nice full length. Flipped off the pads, goes through mid-wicket. And there we are. Square leg just pops that up. And 129. You know, the one thing that worries me is Brooke just makes me nervous. I love Harry Brooke. He's like my favourite to watch. But it feels like on tender hooks with him. It just feels like it's going to be big or not big. Even though he got a 50 first test, he did look out of sorts. He didn't look his usually confident self. That's a superb shot, Brookie. Good boy. And 133 for 3. You see, that is where you feel more confident for me with Brooke. When he's one of the few that I want to actually attack, because I think when he's on the defensive, he looks vulnerable. He's one of the few I'd give a whole pass to. Takes England to 133. Brooke on 11. Root on 41. Root We'll have strike. Yeah, man, he's probably our version of Travis Head, Josh. I like Travis Head, though. I like watching him bat. Plays the game the right way. This is a nice... I don't want to kibosh it, but this is a nice partnership for England. These are the two you kind of want, contrasting. School, we made the Yorkie Cup quite a bit, so it was decent at school. It was mainly school, other than played a bit of village cricket, man. Scared for head. Macra, it could be. But this is the kind of partnership I feel more comfortable with because you've got the maturity of Root and the exuberance of Brook. Because where are we now? What? 3 down. So what? You've got Stokes to come. Like the batting gets a little bit thin. Root does not look comfortable, man. Played a bit in the back garden, mate. Not majorly. That's why we love you, Teresa. That's why we love you. Pardon? No, it's all right. I've got loads of drinks. Thanks, babe. Father-in-law and my grandfather, mainly. Mighty Blues. It was just a way to hang around him. Scared of Head is a great t-shirt name. Oh, look at this. Mrs. Pom bringing in pizza while we watch the cricket. We have it made. And another swat through. Beats point, and there's another 4. And Brook looking in good nick. In fine fettle, as we say in the north. Yeah, that was the main reason I played a lot of golf. Yeah. Mate, growing up on the seaside, you have to. Now I've just got a margarita and a garlic pizza on my plate. Hey, spot on, mate. How are you doing anyway, Pete? I hope you're doing well, mate. I'll try not to ASMR eating. I think he's out here, but that could be the most stupidest thing you'll see on a cricket field. Fuck me, Harry. I was just building you up, bro. Well, there's the warning. He survives, but what is he doing? What is he doing? England survive that shout. Brooke has a brain fart, but we get away with it. England 139 for 3. Don't know why he played. Like, why would you play that shot? Great keeping though by Carey. Oh God, it was one of the old school English ones, wasn't it? Lipari, I think. Yeah. Anyone who can swim in the ocean. He's a very good keeper. I think good batsmen who are wicket keepers, though, they get underplayed, don't you think? Like Gilchrist was a very good glubsman as well, but because he batted, I think people disrespect it. Never a fan of backstroke, mate. Doggett. Brooks going to play the shots. Under edge goes to deep, fine leg. It's interesting that, Josh. I thought he would start, Stark. Straight from lunge. Do you reckon that a lot of these hand signals by Steve Smith are just mythical? Not too sure why you'd bowl short. I like Brook. You don't want to get him in, though. But he's his own worst enemy. Hey, Dodsy, good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Brendan Julian, tell you what a cricketer, what a good-looking cricketer as well he was. And again, ball short. And Root should get the run there, which he does. Did he not run that? Oh, he did. I was going to say, Jesus, why are you not running that? Get yourself off strike, bro. I haven't got a clue, Axe. I don't time myself. Good looking man, though, wasn't he? You know what? I still haven't got that fear of sharks. Like, then fuck me. What's this bowling to Root and Brook from Dogger? Interesting bowling from Doggett there. I think he's taking the pressure off the Poms there. Ah, the Victoria captain. Vics are really good at cricket, aren't they? And there's the over. They didn't play him, bro. What you doing at swimming? Some of England's shot choices are bizarre, though, aren't they? It was a good look, that widescreen. Stung by a jellyfish. I reckon that would be a twat, because everything kills you here. Jellyfish bite, the sting, don't they? G'day, Sandra. Like, the most scariest thing we have in the UK is a wasp. And that's just pushed there to mid-off. Tell you what, pizza, cricket, and friends, this is the way we should live. Mrs. Pom ordered pizza in while I'm watching the cricket. Yeah, he did a lot of Bollywood, Josh. Gabba and the Wacker, most of the Australian cricket grounds. Roadmen are kind of dangerous, but like where I come from in the north, we don't really have them. We don't really have gangs in the north of England. Plus, it could be incredibly naive, right? But if you hang around with gangs, you're not really that hard, are you? Oh, that looks... Oh, tell you what, that was close. I think it's going down leg. Never been bitten by a bee, no. Oh, that's close. What do you want?
I'll get it myself.
Yeah. Hey, Juddy. They're playing dangerous cricket, though. What's wrong with your pants? I wonder what happened to find out that vinegar helps. I've been nipped by a green ant, I think. Whipped off his pads, and that takes Joe Root to 48. England 147 for 3. Don't mind that call, Bagpie. Thank you, Rocco. I appreciate you, mate. Yeah, I wonder, though, how people work that out, because The vinegar, I could maybe imagine science tested it, but the piss is the old one, isn't it? So, where do you think that came from? Do you think someone just pissed on someone's leg when we were men, Neanderthalic men, for laughs? All right, do you reckon? And that's a nice looking shot. Yeah, that's what I mean, widescreen. Like the vinegar, I can imagine science tested it. But who would think just logically, oh, you know what, you've been stung by something out of the ocean. Let's piss on you? That makes no sense to me. Oh, you mean I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind doing that. A safari. I swear Joe Root's played the same shot 42 times. No, but generally, Petra, it just doesn't make sense, does it? I agree, Josh. Like a lot of things don't. But it just makes you think, doesn't it? That sounds like whenever that first happened, someone just weed on his mate's leg. And by accident, the byproduct was it worked. But I don't reckon that was the aim. Like, genuinely, don't you think? Like, I don't think that was the aim. I reckon that somewhere prehistoric man was just like, fuck this, let's piss on you. And Brook again, England are loving deep fine leg. And that brings up the 150. Spot on, Brian. I needed that pizza. I needed some energy. And that brings up the 50 for Joe Root. Are we going to finally see an Ashes ton? Josh, could be. It just seems so bizarre, doesn't it? I bet it was a German. Bet it was a German. Has to be. Has to be a German who did it. I'm a bit of a clean freak, Axe. I don't like it. I'm not too sure, Rocco. I'll take it. Maybe, Macca. Nothing hurts more than a belly flop, Tiger Time. Oh. And that's 152 for free. Brian, another thing. Like crazy, innit? Magpie, it's weird. It just, a lot of things humans do, like, you know, like milking a cow. Like, can you imagine being the guy that worked out that cow's milk you could drink? Like, can you imagine having that telling someone else? Like, you gotta have some balls to tell your mate you've been sucking on a cow's teat. Haven't you? I imagine that conversation in the pub. You're right, mate. Guess what I did on Friday? Touched a cow's udders. A little bit weird. I suppose humans doing humans. Humans humaning. Yeah, I mean, it'd be hard to explain that to an alien, wouldn't it, Macca? Milk the almonds. Mate, have you ever tried almond milk? A peculiar taste. Well ran between the wickets there as well. That's elite from you, Tiger Tan. Clips, amazing. Isn't the fear of long words as well like fucking 100 letters? Just a pizza shop, end of the road. Yeah, playing soccer for us, Juddy. That used to get us in trouble. I haven't, Josh, no. No, it's the local pizza shop here. No, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Hey, Terry, how you doing? Nessa comes in, and it's another little dink down to fine leg again. England 154 for 3. You went fish and chips? Hey, cheers, Hoops Crew, higher. Double dummy, yeah. Juddy, it's been a weird bowling line for Australia in the second test. I'm not too sure about the short stuff. I think Brook and Root both like to pull. Palmer and chips, mate, classic. Hey, Rocco, can't beat it. And that is over. England 154 for 3. 34 overs gone. Brook on 22. Joseph Root. He will be on 51. Hey, double dummy. I just treated myself to a new barbecue macca, so I've been actually smashing that. So tomorrow I'm probably going to do a couple of roast chickens on the spit. Probably going to do that tomorrow. I've really enjoyed that. Been a pretty good solid one, hasn't it, macca? Don't mind a bit of pizza, man. Nice little winnings from Brooke. Like, Brooke's been in what? 10 minutes, played 2 stupid shots. And that's it. Boland's coming on, so Teresa will be happy. Root will face him. But been a terrific, as you can see there, Boland. Bowled 6 overs. No wickets for 22. I won't have a clue, Axe King. It won't be hard, though, I don't think. Just block back. What do you reckon's a good score, then? What do you reckon's, like, par score? First innings. Do you reckon 250 would be par? I mean, from this stage, you want more, don't you? Like 350, 400. But what would we say would be the minimum defendable score from this? $259. I mean, I'd want 350 minimum, yeah, Macca. What is historically the best Australian state for cricket? Because thinking back in when I was a kid, there was quite a few WA players in there, weren't there? A few Vickies. New South Wales had a fuck ton. And another dot ball. Root stays on 51. JBC, how are you, brother? 350. Is that enough, do you think? Like, to Judy's point, do you think England at some stage in this session, maybe in the next halfer, go mental, open it up a little bit and try and get Australia in? Because we know under the floodlights it gets harder. Because your state league is so good, isn't it? Like, level-wise, it's so good. That's the problem with the UK. Like, the UK county system is so big. It's a bit like AFLW in the terms of there's too many teams for the talent it produces. Like, I do think that's maybe what England should do to improve in the terms of just go to, like, north, south, west, east. Which will be interesting. Do we just get a lag spike? Should be all right now. Let me know. Is that better now? Let me know, chat. Is it? He's saying it's gone back to normal now. And that's just swatted away. Cut off England 157 for 335 overs gone. Yeah, around 300 would be the mark, wouldn't it? Green comes back into the attack. Yeah, cheers, chat. Yeah, I got a lag spike for some reason. Don't know why. Guess we'll never know with the internet. There we are. Green chundles in and left. Off it goes. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. For some reason, it came up with a notification, YouTube bitrate going high. There we are, root faces anyway, and dinks it down. And it's cut off nicely. Just running the two. Bit of King Charles. Nice to see him out there. Got the Knights of the Realm as well. Surely been in that mask, it's a bit warm. And straight back down behind the bowler, and that's a foot race. Should get there. And it does. 4 runs. Rooty goes to 58. England go to 163. And a nice little innings building here from Root. You know what? It's always nice to see as well, I think. Not just nice seeing King Charles, but it's always nice to see as well just a nice little punt behind you. Hey, Jackpot, good to see you. How are you? It's probably the nicest shot in cricket, isn't it? Just like a nice little flat stick punch right back at you. It's actually all right, Sean. It's a fairly even game so far. I'm enjoying it. Interesting if they bring a spinner on. This over rate is insane, though, isn't it? Like, we've had, what, 7 overs in the first hour of this session? And that is a nice looking shot. Travis Head should cut it off. And they run the 3. I don't know why they keep changing it, Sean and Tiger Time. I have no idea. And there's no notifications about it like last time there was. Now there isn't. You know what? When I watch Cam Green bowl, this sounds really harsh, but I expect him to bowl like 155. It doesn't look right that it comes out the speed it does. Oh, and that is over. 36 overs gone. England 166 for 3. Root at 61. Brook at 24. He did nearly chop on Josh. And we have drinks. I didn't know he played that, Rocco. What was his link to Australia, mate? Like, I know he moved over here. I agree, Clips. If they play like they have done, bit of intelligence. This should be all right. Some weird as fuck ads. Might be my age, but that looks so good, that floor cleaner. The good old days. Chips. We needed to do the first test as well, Juddy, though. That's going to be a big missed opportunity. Why does Josh English look like, you know, when you play like Cricket 25 or 26 and you just steal a normal cricketer and then change him slightly? It looks like you've done that with Alex Carey. You know what? How good was Trot as well? We always forget about Trot, I think, when we talk about like a good England side. That's crazy, that, Josh. Hope he's fit for the next test. You always want to play the best Australia. Maka, maybe Australia's found the cheat code, have the same looking player. I like the way Tom Morris gets the gossip on O Sports. Hope Root can get his century here, just so people stop talking about it as well. I remember that 01-22, the 89. I love that, Juddy. Hey, look, I think Root's too good for us not to wish he gets 100. I'd hope every Aussie gets 100 that hasn't made it. Too good a player not to get a ton. Don't know why we're zooming in on Scott Boland's Willie area, but each to their own. Each to their own. And just takes no run there. What was with all the kerfuffle, Langy, with Tasmanian Parliament? With it. Like, it was weird. Like, what was with all that? Like, because I saw people comparing it to, like, all sorts of stupid stuff, some Tasmanian Green Party. What's their problem with the stadium? I like Marcus Stoinis. Big fan. Yeah, what was the big kerfuffle about it though? Like, why wouldn't you want a stadium? Like, what is the negative from it? Because isn't it going to bring in a lot of revenue to Tasmania? Ball to Root, 61 for Root. Like, heavily subsidized by like like, why would they do it then if they were heavily in debt? Because I would have thought it would be huge for their economy. Hey, how you doing, True Bloods? How did your interview go with Keno? I would have thought that they'd put, you see, Australians are mental around sporting events, so I would have thought it would be a good, like, long-term investment. Because what's the capacity of the new stadium? Like, why couldn't they have played at, you know, that place where Hawthorn play? Like, are they going to fill out 60k? Crazy. Hey, I'm looking forward to checking it out, mate. I hope you're doing well as well, man. Around 23k. And the new stadium's going to be what? Juddy. So the AFL mandated, I know the AFL, they were heavily working on a new stadium for the new team. So the AFL not chipping in any coin into that? Another good dot ball. This is the way you get Brook out. Build the pressure. It's bizarre that the AFL have mandated it and haven't put enough coin in it. But I mean, it is the AFL, isn't it? I mean, fuck me. What? Why is everyone balling short to Brook? What have I missed with Brook? Like, what have I missed? What rumour has everyone heard about Brook? Fair point, Josh. Good call. Honestly, what is the rumour about Brook? Because I wouldn't say short balls are his kryptonite. Were you pro or against it, Rocco? Yeah, I agree, Maka. Like, I'd say that that's one of his strong suits. And he could point. I mean, this next ball needs to be full and straight, doesn't it, after some shots? Spot on chips, I mean, that'd be a big part of it. That's a bad way to end the over from Green. Brook goes to 30. England go to 172. And even though England lost the early wicket, these two, Root and Brook, starting to build now. Could be Josh. I mean, he is. That's probably one of his weaknesses. He reminds me of who's that 7-foot guy that used to play for Perth? No, not Perth. Billy Stanley. That's who Cam Green reminds me of. It feels like it should be like 150 clicks, but it's like 130. Beautiful stadium as well, isn't it, Rocco? Man, beautiful stadium. That would be the ultimate. You probably do hours after Pratt coming on as a super sub. Yeah, it's gorgeous stadium, man. I want to get down to Perth, man. Have a beer with you as well, Rocco. Looks a beautiful part of the world. And Australia, if nothing else, have managed to kind of slow the scoring down in the last couple of overs. Hey, spot on. Tell you what, Walsh and Ambrose were insane. What's wrong with Claremont? Yeah, he was the famous run out specialist as well. Juddy, look, be good at what you do. Be good at what you do. Gary Pratt, what a legend. So England 172 for 3. How good was that? You know what, as a Ponting losing his banana over that was one of my favourite things ever. And nipped off his legs. Good fielding by Doggett. Just the one? 173? The classic right and side bottom chips, mate, that is. 2 balls left in the over. Boland continues. Brook on strike. And he looks to have a nice little swipe, but cut off. You can tell the chat there is really bad, can't you? Like, that just looks like a really bad chat venue. Boland, that's in front. Is it close? They're going to review it. They're going to review it. Can we look at the... Thank you. He's played all around that. To be fair, in real time, that looked closer than it was. That did look closer than it was. And that is over. Tell you what, good appeal by Scotty Boland, though. That convinced me. That's close. Stark back into the attack now. The Poms do not want to see this man. Well, I don't anyway. Don't know what they do. Root will face. Unfortunately, Kate, we haven't got a 69 stat for cricket. Swings both ways is an elite sentence. Edged and safe. You know what? Stark, Root has looked really not at ease on, like, is that just me? Like, fair is fair, but Root has not looked at ease. I think 106 balls out of 100 of them, I'd say he hasn't looked at ease. Edged and gone! Just as I was saying that as well. Big wicket. Big wicket and Brook departs. An agricultural swipe as the ball goes across him. And Mr. Brook leaves. He knew as he hit it as well. That will bring in Benjamin Stokes, but England 176 for 4. Crazy Josh, innit? But Starkey versus England, and Starkey continues to win. And Captain Stokes comes in. Andy, let's hope so. $39 overs gone. England 4 down here. Stokes will face. G'day, Old City. How are you, mate? Jesus, he had a nibble, didn't he? He had a nibble, did Stokesy? Why was Smith looking around so much? Weird guy. Weird guy, Ace. Good leave. I'm going well, mate. Going very well, my friend. I'm looking forward to it too. Amazing what skill can do, innit, Josh? We said it though, didn't we, at the start of the session? Kind of wanted him just to bowl them first 2 overs. Could be chips. Danny, it could. I mean, look, on paper it is. I'd be glad when Stark's second spell's over. Edged and misses everyone and trickles away for 4 of the most unconvincing runs. But that is over. Hey, Ben, how are you, mate? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hey, Chips, good work that from you, mate. Is everyone all ready for Christmas? I did my Christmas food shopping yesterday. Bit of Shaminder Vars. Hey, me and Rambo were talking about Vasi a bit earlier. Root will face the second lot of 4 here. Bowling to continue. Root doesn't get all of it. Dot ball. Yeah, we need to arrange that, me and Fido. Fiona, even. Hey, Ben, we appreciate it, my friend. Appreciate it. You don't do Christmas, Jamie. I'm a big child at Christmas. Oh, straightens him up. Either way, that route says no fucking run. Fucks you. Just worry about hitting the ball, Cobber. You'll be fine. Ball's doing it. Is it a deception of the eyes? But it feels like in the last 5 overs, the ball started to do something. Root desperately wants to get off strike. Yeah, I absolutely froth Christmas, man. My favourite time of the year. I rate that Tiger time. Yeah, there's Rocco and you. 2 WA icons, you could say. He doesn't look comfortable, Teresa. Like, he's managed to get there, but it does feel a very nervy 64. And I love Rooty. But it feels like it ain't Edinley. Then that'd be nice. Clips round, that's a pretty good effort, that, mate. The ultimate Christmas movie, mate. Judy? Good leave. Teresa, look at you. You alcoholic. Mate, you can't beat a root as well around Christmas as well. Need to work out the lottery numbers, Clips. Is that the bowlers asking for it to be checked? Or is that just the umpire doing it ad hoc? And another good leave, and that is over. England 181 for 4. It's been I wouldn't say quick wickets, but 2 wickets for Australia this session have really brought it back for them. I like the way that they're all looking at it. I still don't get what Smudge's problem was there. Hey, much love, Clips. So Stark to Root. Goes short. Root sees it to the keeper. Cheers, widescreen. Tell you what, I wish our team could catch like that and not see it. Hey, Johnny, spot on. It's good. It's nice as well to watch cricket with people as well. All right, babe. Wow. I like the fact that England have kind of played the time as well. Like, you know, the actual moment of the game that both Root and Stokes aren't just swinging the bat at it. Now I've said that, I can't wait for Stokes to get on strike and just absolutely clobber this into next week. But that being said, good. Spot on, mate. Couldn't agree more. When will the ball become pointless for Stark? Around 60. He's absolutely creamed that and it's gone nowhere. Hey, Spy, Judy. Hey, Ben. You know what I like about the British media, though, is that they build them up just to slag them off. I agree, Tiger Time. We're very lucky to have this community. Tell you what, the strikes kind of become stodgy now. Have you seen? There's Greg Norman. You know, I was listening to David Warner in the first test, and like, God love him, but I find David Warner hard to like in commentary. Like, usually the Australians make me happy when they're commentators. Like, I didn't like Ponting as a player, love him as a com. Hey, Ben, spawn. Yeah, I've just found him annoying. Teresa, I haven't really warmed to Warner on comms, where Ponting, I can see why I didn't like him just because he was a winner and he was trying to beat me all the time. But you can see he's an amazing commentator and he's an amazing guy. Flipped off his pads. Cheap single there. And England go to 182 for 4. So by my count, they've got what? 22 minutes? Yeah, I love it. It's a 2. The session's usually what, 7:40, so 20 minutes left of this session. Yeah, he's one of the best, man. Like, such a good cricket brain. I like Brayshaw as well. I just haven't found, you know, that with Warner, I don't think he's brought his personality out yet. I don't think he's brought out his personality yet. I think that's why. Hey, Rocco. Keep watching then, mate. So Boland to continue his spell. Root on 65. You see, Finch, there's something likeable about him. It could be Langy. Look, I don't know. Like, I think there's like Shane Warne, he was lovable off and on the field. I think some players just, they have that kind of like, he just looks a bit of a dickhead. Yeah, I love him as well, Judy. Hey, Atom, how you doing? These dot balls are starting to build there. Hey, Rocco, I was trying to get you to be Team England. Yeah, widescreen, definitely the demeanour. But then again, like, I didn't mind Glenn McGrath. I didn't mind Glenn McGrath. What's wrong with you? Joe Root really doesn't want to. He really wants to get off it. Favorite beer in Australia? Probably a Carlton Dry. Why are the Aussies complaining about the bow so much? Yeah, what a man! Like that got me that the one death. Tenants. That's such a. You spent way too much time in Scotland, Teresa. You know what though, widescreen. I always could see Broad have that decent side to him. Wouldn't surprise me, Adam. It wouldn't surprise me. I don't think the rivalry is hatred in the last 20 years at all. No, that's why I said it, Teresa, because such an obscure thing to have. Edged! Ooh! Living on a wing and a prayer. All of Stokes' runs have come from edges. Fucking hell. Oh, Stokes, man. Stokes just fucking no middle, just all edges. England 191 for 4. Atom, it's definitely a weird thing because like there was a stat the other day that only one of England's touring party went to a non-private school. And if you think about it, like the UK abolished scholarships in like 2010, so all of them will be coming from middle class to rich families. Crazy. Start to continue his spell. You know, my favourite like idiosyncrasy in cricket commentary is they have a cricket ball in the fucking commentary box. Fair enough, but why? Tell you, Stark is a menace, bro. It is a very expensive sport. You're right. Favorite sledge I've ever heard in cricket or just in sport? Because in sport, it was Mitch Robinson looking at Jack Silvani really funny, and Jack was like, "Why are you looking at me like that?" And he was like, "I'm just trying to work out how the fuck you've got a tan when you've lived in your dad's shadow your entire life." Absolutely fucking had me crying. That did. Quite a few, to be fair. I mean, you think about it, what have we got? You've got what? Stokes, Braden Cars are technically, if you're going to be like that. But it wouldn't be massively different to Australia because Labuschagne was born in South Africa. Usman was born in Pakistan. $66.12. $191 for 4. Tell you what, they're way behind on overs. So it's what they're going to be like 15 short. And that doesn't mean that many stoppages, as they're like crazy how long they take to bowl now. I'm good, Scotty. How are you, brother? Start continuing to bowl. 2 balls left in this over. And Stokes wants to get out of there quickly. Takes the quick single. England 193 for 4. I'm a big Jamie Smith fan. We just got to hope we don't see him for about an hour. Yeah, Petra, it's crazy though how far behind they are though, isn't it? Like, that seems to have got stupidly longer. Like, in all sports. Like, I was watching the EPL the other day. The amount of time wasting that goes on. Like, where has that come from in sport? Right, there we are. Over. 193 for 4. I think it's the captain on the day, isn't it? Because I'm pretty sure Port copped a fine. Widescreen. Pretty sure Port when he was captain for England. Yeah, I agree, Josh. But I also think minus the reviews, like, it just feel like sport nowadays. Everyone's just like fucking taking the piss with time. I don't know what it is. Hey, Ben. We do like a bit of English. Hey, mate. How you doing, Si? I hope you're doing well, mate. So Stokes on strike. Nessa coming into the lineup. Has that 1 wicket? I haven't, no, Macca. That's pretty cool, though, if that's the case. Little tonk there. Don't mind a little bit of Pom in the Australian team. Simmons was a Pom as well. He did indeed, Josh. I like the fact that we've Australia and England, they've kind of slowed it down, haven't they? Like they've really restricted England just piling on the runs. And I'm glad to see England going with it. They're not trying to force the runs as well. Ben Stokes facing just on the 13. 3 massive edges. 1 hit the bat. And that's probably the second one that's hit the bat. Good start. Where do they usually sit, Macca, at the G, the Poms? It could be, Andy. I'm just impressed we've actually gone with it, though, Andy. Because usually that's my one issue with England. When it slows down, people take the piss and start trying to chase it. Just play with it. Got 5 days. Free what runs? So where was English born? And full shot. He has not looked comfortable as Stokes. Spawn, Judy. No, he's a Yorkshireman. Well, so probably 2 overs, Macca, do you reckon, mate? It must be grouse to live in them flats. Who's English's dad supporting? That'd be a tough one. If my kids played for Australia, that'd be tough. It'd be interesting, that Teresa. It's tough. I rate it, though, from him. No run. You can see how the momentum's changed as well, you know, just with the artificial lights, like Andy was saying. The ball degradation, like, different vibe to the game at the minute. It feels like he's going to be a mistake, doesn't it? I support Australia in anything they do, but when they play us. That'd be interesting, Josh. It'd be awesome to have one kid play from one team, wouldn't it? How cool would that be? That'd be interesting. England managed to grab the single. Root desperately looked like he wanted to get off strike, which was quite interesting there. In the Olympics, that's a British thing though. In our house, we were raised to love the Commonwealth, so you'd always choose a Commonwealth team if we were in something. So it hasn't really changed much. I've just got a loyalty to Australia. Stokes has looked very. You know when Stokes leaves a ball, my heart is in my mouth. That's interesting, Ben. I didn't know that. Still can't believe Seth Campbell did that to me. I hyped him up so much in that draft year. Like, do it to anyone else. That's just a cheeky little single there from Ben. One ball left in the over. Can I just say, this Fox Ray is the tits. Hey there, Chips. Good to have you back. Like, genuinely, that is sick. That might be the best bit of tech I've ever seen in sport. I am all about that. You did Tiger Time. Good game as well, that. One ball left. And Root sees that over off. You know what I love about Stark is it's like effortless power. Do you remember like Sean Tate? It looked like he was trying to. It looked like he was going to fucking herniate a rectum when he bowled a ball. But Stark, it looks so effortless. It's like watching like a serve from Roger Federer. Hey, Lucinda, much love. Hope you're having fun. What's going on here with this guy? This will be the last over, won't it? Would I be correct? Maka, would I be correct? It's not the best shirt, mate. Stokes to face. I wasn't too sure about this foam bat as well. Jack, Tom Petty. Free falling. Free falling. Gotta say, this Fox Ray is the tits, bro. That is actually cool. Like genuinely, that like sometimes some of this text pants, that is cool. You know what is quite impressive? This is coming in at 130, 135, and Carey just being right at the stumps. Rate it. Hey, Ben, bit of East London. All right, mate. I see Ben Stokes pout before he delivers a forward defensive. In between, have you seen he's coming back, Macca and Juddy? Three balls left. Stokes is honestly, like, he's worrying me because he looks about as confident. Like, honestly, I was probably more confident removing a bra in year 9 than this guy is at the minute in the batting. Jay, what a man Jay is. Have you ever seen his Completed It, Mate podcast? He does games and stuff. That's really good. Really worth a watch. Seems like a really nice guy. Caravan Club. How good is Caravan Club? You know what? Jay's dad as well always amuses me because we have a mate in the UK whose dad was exactly like that. Was just an absolute arsehole to him. And like, it was funny at the time. And then you look back now as an adult and you're like, fuck, that's horrible. Like, that's hot. He was a dickhead, man. Over! And that is the session. So, chat, by my clock, we will be back 8 p.m. All right? So, we'll be back 8 p.m. So, 15 minutes from now. All right, chat. So, jump on the channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be live in 15, 20 minutes. All right? Love you all. Thank you for hanging with me. And we'll be back.